Alright guys, I just got these in the mail. I had to take them straight to the gym though, so that's why I'm looking like this right now. Just got back from the gym, and I have to say this shoe was fantastic. You guys know how much I love the Nano. Well, today we're checking out the Reebok Nano UNKNWN. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? It's Mike from the Sneaker History Podcast, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you hadn't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, hit the notification bell. Those things, guys, help the video get through the algorithm, which you guys are doing a fantastic job at. So thank you so much. I'm super excited. Last month ended March, and again, best month of the channel so far in a lot of different metrics. So really do appreciate you guys, and I know we have a long way to go, but you guys are supporting the channel, which is making this just such a fun experience. So I really do appreciate everybody who's been a part of this. Now, getting right into it, let me put my glasses on first, guys, because I literally went from the gym to the car to my office to get this review to you guys, because I just got done testing the sneaker out. And if you saw from the intro, today we're looking at the Reebok Nano UNKNWN. Now, first things first, I got a shout out to the family over at Reebok for sending this pair over early so I can get them, in the gym, really test them out and give you guys this review beforehand. And I'll tell you this is awesome. This is just a really cool shoe. This is something they've done before back in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, with the Reebok Nano X. Gave it the unknown treatment, which is gonna be different materials we're gonna talk about. Different cut, clearly. There's a mid cut here. And this one's actually gonna be based off the Nano X3, which you guys, we've done a review on this one before as well. So we're gonna talk about some similarities, some differences, of course. And really, guys, I just tell you, this was awesome. I really didn't know what to think about a high top training shoe, because I've always, used to training in the low tops here. But I was pleasantly surprised because I really love just kind of this almost upscale look to it. I know it's kind of weird to say for a gym shoe, but with the different materials we're going to talk about, different cut, the colors they use, because this is the sail chalk pair, but there's also going to be a black pair as well. I'll make sure to put links down below because they will be available on April 4th, which is tomorrow. This video should be up on the 3rd. You guys should have access to them tomorrow on the Reebok website for 160 bucks. But let's get right into it, because this is one of the shoes that, again, I saw it, I was like immediately just was blown away because it was something different. And with the unknown build, it's supposed to really take in consideration the unknowns that athletes go through. So that's going to be part of the fabric we're going to talk about, or the construction we're going to talk about, which makes a lot of sense. So first things first, it does not have any flex weave on it like the typical Nano does. You'll see that flex weave material build up and upper. There's gonna be, they call it more of a premium take on it. This was gonna have a kind of a clear mesh upper, but it's gonna still have that chalk color to it, if that makes any sense. I'm saying clear and a color, but it's gonna be this more of this really light mesh upper. You're gonna see here that's gonna be coated in a fuse material right up top for those high wearers. You're doing a lot of moving around in the gym, you're gonna get some toe drag, you're gonna be rope climbing, all that good stuff. So you're gonna have that fused in that same color, which I really do love, kind of this monotone on this particular sneaker. Now, as we go up, we're gonna have our eyelets. Now, a little bit different here in the eyelets is that first thing we're gonna see, it is gonna be like a little piece of leather here right at the bottom of the eyelets. And also you're gonna get the same leather right here on the top few eyelets as well. Gonna have the same typical flat laces we got on the regular X3. The tongue is gonna be a little different because this is gonna be a mid top. So it's gonna be a longer tongue, and it's gonna be so if you look at the tongue on the X3, it's a little shorter tongue, more just very, just a little padded, not much design to it. This one has a little bit more style to it. This you're gonna get this kind of, I don't know, it's really this textured material, this textured, geez, I can't think of the word here, textile here, right across the top. There's gonna have lace loops for every lace going down, which you didn't have that on the X3 here normally. It is gonna be a way to control that tongue, especially because it is gonna be a high top, so there's more material here. Or mid top, I should say, is gonna give you full control of that tongue to make sure it's not sliding side to side while you're working out. Now, right up top, in that same kind of cream or chalk color, you're gonna get the Reebok Vector logo sitting right up top. And again, that tongue is gonna be done up in a more of a mesh. It's gonna have cushion right on top, so as it's sitting on your ankle, you're not getting any kind of like pain or any kind of discomfort, which is gonna have some fuse up top, keeping everything together. Now, as we get to the lateral and medial sides of the shoe, you're gonna have pretty similar setups. You're gonna have some little TPU pieces here for structure and designs, or little things here. Just, I wouldn't say do much of anything because they're such little pieces, but any kind of TPU is going to help with some stability, so that way it does provide a little bit of rigidity, a little structure around the shoe. So you're going to have that around the bottom of the eyelets here. You're going to have it going towards the top of the foot too as well, both again the lateral and medial side. You will have the Reebok branding, that same cream or chalk color right across the side of the lateral side, along with this kind of almost like camouflage looking Reebok Vector logo done in that same cream color. And that's going to be again lateral and medial side. Also, what we're gonna get our same heel cup we got in the Nano X3, which is one of my favorite pieces because it's really aggressive looking. It's gonna have this really sharp setup here, right here on the going towards the midfoot, which is gonna provide stability in the heel and kind of drags it up to the midfoot as well. So that way you are gonna be locked into the shoe during your workouts. You're gonna have it again in that same cream color with the Nano branding here on the lateral side. Now, as we move up to the shoe on the collar area, again, of course, this is going to be that mid top, so it's gonna be a little different than what we saw on the low top. It is gonna be a Cordura fabric here, so you're gonna see the tag for the Cordura fabric, which is gonna be kind of that tear proof, that water resistant technology, so that way, again, really prepare you for the unknowns, those things that are happening when you're working out, so you can really make sure that your shoe is not getting destroyed, which is really cool. I like that. It'd be really nice to see them actually put some of the Cordura fabric here. They might do it on the, was it the X3 Adventures? I'm not sure, I don't own a pair of those, but it'd be cool if they did it with more of those as well. Now, with the ankle collar, you're gonna get some comfort here done up in these pillows, and you can see both the inside and outside of the shoe. So that way, it's gonna act as, you know, of course, comfort, but also acts a little bit more ankle stability as well. I know a lot of people like to wrap their ankle, so that can help with that as well. You just get another little extra, again, stability, extra lock-in with that higher cut of the shoe as opposed to the low top, which is still very stable as well. Really just kind of pick your preference here. Do you like a high top shoe or do you like a low top shoe? This is gonna be really the only game changer I really felt when I was working out. And I thought it wouldn't be super comfortable because I'm not used to working out in that high top or that mid-cut sneaker. And I know people are gonna be like, well, high top and mid-cut are different. I'm just saying because it's higher, just don't kill me on that. So let's call it mid-top for sake of argument here. So it's gonna be a mid-cut compared to the low. So you guys are seeing the difference here. Now, the insole is gonna be the typical foam insole. You get nothing super special there. It's gonna have the Unknown Nano branding done up in that same cream color as well. You guys see it is a monotone shoe like I mentioned before, so same color throughout, not much variation there. Have a couple things here on the shoe just again provide a little pop, a little lighter color, a little darker color, but that's still that same base that we're seeing with that cream or chalk, whatever you want to call it. Now as we get to the ankle and heel area, you're going to have that same kind of, you know, it almost feels like a potato sack, that whatever, that burlap or whatever you want to call it. It feels like that very rough textile that we got on the lace loops in the front. That is going to be here on the heel tab as well with the Unknown branding printed on. And as we get down to the midsole, we're going to have the same midsole we got on the X3. That is going to be just a foam and rubber midsole that is going to have the Rope Pro on the midsole in the medial side to help with making sure you're not scratching up your inside of your shoe. It has that extra, I guess, traction on the side that, so as you're doing those rope climbs, you will be able to, the way you're supposed to climb the rope, use this to really control yourself as well, of course, your hands as well. Now we're gonna get to the cushioning. Same cushion that's contained in the sneaker is gonna be a float ride, and that is going to be all, you can't really see it so much. You have to look really closely through the kind of the windows here in the outsole. And it's gonna be the same, again, cushion as we're gonna get here in the X3. Same setup, same traction pattern, which I really love this traction pattern because, again, if you guys remember, I think it reminds me kind of like the sport car tire, just that really low profile traction. And it's just a really cool look to me, really fast looking, you know, aggressive looking in its own way. Now, I did work out in a sneaker. Like I said, I just got back from working out in a sneaker, so I'm gonna put the B-roll up now. You guys can see me. I think I was doing box jumps. I don't think I just did them. I was doing box jumps in that particular workout. So I got a lot of up and down, a lot of moving around in the shoe, and they were just as comfortable again as the normal X3. Again, I like the extra comfort around the ankle, like the little stability it provides me. Just felt a little bit more secure. Again, not saying that other shoe's not secure, but this gives you that little extra. And something different I noticed about the X3 and the Unknown is that this is more of a booty system. So I got a little bit on a B-roll here. So it provides a little bit more lockdown on the forefoot as well, a little bit more, just hugs your foot a little bit better. Because of that, the material they changed it up to, because it is gonna be that translucent mesh, they wanna make sure you're not sliding around in the shoe. So they moved on to this 3/4 booty system, so that way you are really getting that lockdown inside the sneaker. Now with that being said, I really didn't see a change in how these fit in comparison to these. I would say go the same size, which is true to size for me. And it's, again, just a really cool looking sneaker. If you want something a little different than everybody else has in the gym, I know going to a CrossFit gym, I see a lot of the Nanos, but this one is something clearly I don't think a lot of people even know existed. Maybe they will now, seeing the video and then checking out, of course, Reebok press releases and all that good stuff. But this is just a cool looking shoe. I was really excited when I saw this one. It's gonna be in a daily rotation in the gym, just mixing it in with, you know, these. I got the X4s over here. I got X2s floating around here as well. So it's going in a daily rotation of Nanos. And I gotta say, I really did enjoy this sneaker. So again, shout out to Reebok for sending this pair over. So with that being said, let me know if you guys like it. Do you not like it? Have you had the previous pair of Nano Unknowns? Let me know down below what you guys think. And again, I will leave a link down so you guys can see when these do release on the 4th and the cost, all that good stuff, direct you right to the Reebok website. And until next time, guys, see ya.